So, you're looking into annuities for your retirement, and you've probably heard this word thrown around, rider. What in the world are they, and do you actually need one? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. Picture this. You're thinking about an annuity, and your advisor mentions adding a rider. You're probably thinking, what on earth is that? Is this necessary? Is it just another fee I have to pay? Those are great questions, and answering them is absolutely key to building the right retirement plan for you. Okay, the easiest way to think about a rider is to see it as an optional upgrade, kind of like a plug-in for your policy. You know how you add collision coverage to your car insurance for that extra protection? Or maybe an extended warranty on a new appliance? It's exactly like that. It's all about customizing your annuity to solve a problem that you're worried about. But why do these things even exist in the first place? I mean, a basic annuity already does some pretty cool stuff, right? It gives you tax-deferred growth, and it protects your principal. So what's the point of tacking on something else? Well, it all comes down to tackling some of the biggest, scariest risks we all face in retirement. You see, the right rider can take a standard annuity and turn it into this incredibly powerful, personalized tool. So let's say you're worried about outliving your money, living to 100 and the check stopping. There's a rider for that. What if you're concerned about inflation just eating away at your spending power? Yep, there's a rider for that too. And what about the huge, unexpected costs of long-term care? You guessed it, there are riders specifically designed to solve that exact problem. Okay, so this customization isn't free. Of course. In exchange for giving you this rock-solid guarantee, the insurance company is going to charge a small annual fee. We're usually talking somewhere between 0.5% and 1.5% of your account value each year. So the real question you have to ask yourself is that guarantee worth the cost? Is that peace of mind worth it to you? All right, let's dive in and take a quick tour of the most common types of riders. And to keep it super simple, we're going to group them by the major problems they're built to solve. First up, and this is by far the most popular category, are riders designed to create a guaranteed income stream that you absolutely cannot outlive. Seriously, think of it like building your very own personal pension, a predictable paycheck that shows up for the rest of your life, no matter what. So the two big ones you'll see here are the GLWB, that stands for Guaranteed Lifetime Withdrawal Benefit, and the GMIB, the Guaranteed Minimum Income Benefit. Now, they both have the same goal, lifelong income, but they get there in different ways. The GLWB is definitely the most popular one. It lets you pull out a set percentage of your money for life, even if your account balance hits zero. The big deal here is flexibility and control. The GMIB, on the other hand, guarantees a minimum income stream when you annuitize the contract. Okay, so maybe income for yourself isn't your biggest concern. Maybe what's really on your mind is making sure you leave something behind for your kids or a charity you care about. For that, we've got legacy-focused riders. The main ones here are the Guaranteed Minimum Death Benefit, or GMDB, and the Return of Premium rider. A GMDB is huge because it guarantees your beneficiaries get at least a certain minimum amount. Imagine the market tanks right before you pass away. This rider can be a real lifesaver for your family. The Return of Premium rider, it's even more straightforward. It simply guarantees that your heirs will get back, at a minimum, every penny you originally put in. Finally, let's tackle two of the biggest, sort of silent killers of retirement, rising costs and unexpected health problems. And yep, there are riders designed to fight these head-on. This is all about protecting your lifestyle down the road. A COLA rider, that's for cost of living adjustment, is pretty cool. It automatically increases your annuity payments over time, so your income keeps up with inflation. Then you have the long-term care, or LTC rider. This one is incredibly powerful. It can often double your income payments if you need help with daily activities like bathing or dressing. That's a huge financial safety net right when you might need it most. Okay, I know. Seeing all these options can feel a little overwhelming, right? And you might be thinking, hey, I'll just add a few of these. But hold on, because that can get expensive and really start to eat into your returns. So how do you choose wisely without just paying for stuff you don't need? Well, here's a super simple framework to follow. It's really just 3 simple steps. First, I want you to identify your number one priority, your single biggest fear. Is it running out of money, leaving a legacy, or is it covering healthcare costs? Just pick one. Second, you've got to compare A-rated insurance carriers. The costs and the guarantees can be wildly different from one company to the next. And third, and this is so important, be intentional. Only add the 1, maybe 2, riders that directly solve that number one risk you just identified.
And really, that's the key takeaway here. The goal is not to load up your annuity with every bell and whistle. The goal is to solve for your biggest risk in the most efficient, cost-effective way possible. Plain and simple. Don't pay for protection you don't actually need. You gotta be a smart shopper.
Now, of course, trying to navigate all of this on your own, comparing all the different companies, digging through the fine print, trying to figure out if the cost is worth the benefit, it can be a lot. It can be really complex. And that's where getting some independent, expert help can make a world of difference. You see, when you work with an independent broker, you're not stuck with just one company's products. They can shop the entire market for you, comparing dozens of insurers to find the absolute strongest guarantees at the lowest possible fees. They'll help you analyze if a rider is really worth the cost for your specific situation. And maybe most importantly, they'll walk you through all that fine print so you know exactly what you're buying. No surprises. And honestly, that's exactly what we do here at the Annuity Expert. We help folks just like you compare all the different annuities and riders out there to find the perfect fit for your retirement goals. And the best part? Our services are always completely free to you. So if you have questions or you just want to see what your options look like, please feel free to give us a call. The number is 770-755-1565, or you can find us online at annuityexpertadvice.com. I really hope this was helpful for you, and thanks for watching.